If you're not subscribed, please help me get to 900,000 subscribers today. Oftentimes, I find this with myself. I'll be watching a video on a channel and I'll go to the channel to see what their latest videos are, and I'll realize I'm not subscribed even though it's a channel that I watch all the time. I immediately usually correct that mistake. If you're in the same boat and you think you're subscribed, check. If you're not, and I bring you value, if I do something for you, please subscribe. Make it official. We'll take this relationship to the next level. Listen, there is one thing that I'm looking forward to when we get back to Donald Trump being president again, and it's really just very surface level. It's going to make me happy, and that's getting back to doing the statement videos with the red face and the red filter. He's kind of stopped doing them, but certainly when he actually is president of the United States again, we're going to have a time to do that. Right now, I want to talk about a post on Truth Social, his social. We have a president who owns a social media outlet, who hawks products and ceiling fans and shoes with his name on them and greedy cards and picture books. It's a grifter. We have Barnum, P.T. Barnum is president of the United States, and everybody's just, not everybody, but too many people are just okay with it because eggs were expensive. Idiots. So here is the latest from Donald Trump last night at 8:04 p.m. Eastern Time. Not attacking Democrats, because Donald Trump, if he doesn't have enough people to attack, he just starts creating new enemies. These aren't necessarily new enemies, but these are conservatives, stalwart conservatives who have raised money and propped up the party's legitimacy for decades. But because they're not Trumpian enough or haven't kissed the ring or bent the knee, he's going to attack them on his social media platform. Here it is from Truth Social. As of today, the incoming Trump administration has hired over 1,000 people for the United States government, capitalized for some reason. They are outstanding in every way, and you will see the fruits of their labor over the coming years. You know, it's interesting. Donald Trump also said this about the first crop of hires in the first administration, that they were heads and shoulders above their peers. They were rock solid, the best people, remember. And then subsequently, we witnessed nominee after nominee be fired or quit, badmouth him, say what a moron he is. I mean, Rex Tillerson called him a fucking moron to other people, knowing it would get back to Donald Trump. He said this in the media, in interviews. People have called him childlike, that he has a grade school understanding of American and world history, that he is wholly unqualified to be president. So let's take with a grain of salt when Donald Trump says we've hired the best people who are outstanding in every way, and you will see the fruits of their labor over the coming years. We will make America great again, and it will happen very quickly. Everything's very quickly with Donald Trump. In order to save time, money, and effort, it would be helpful if you would not send or recommend to us people who worked with or are endorsed by Americans for No Prosperity, headed by Charles Koch, Dumb as a Rock John Bolton, Bird Brain Nikki Haley, Mike Pence, Disloyal Warmongers Dick Cheney and his psycho daughter Liz, Mitt Romney, Paul Ryan, General Mark Milley, James Mattis, Mark Jesper, or any of the other people suffering from Trump derangement syndrome, more commonly known as TDS. Thank you for your attention to this matter. First of all, this is not an admonition for people to stop recommending people to him as though it wastes time or money, because people aren't doing that. This is just, he was bored on an evening, not late into the evening in this case, but he's bored at Mar-a-Lago and decides he wants to ruffle some feathers and attack some people. That's what this is. But the most important element of this is that the bifurcation of the Republican Party, that Democrats, elected Democrats, prominent elected Democrats continue to use the term extreme MAGA Republicans or MAGA Republicans. There's no need to differentiate that kind of Republican from another. There's only one kind of Republican who has any influence or power whatsoever in the United States today, and those are MAGA Republicans. That's it. They're Republicans. Point to me an elected official who's a Republican at the federal level who's not a MAGA Republican. They've all bent the knee to Donald Trump. They are all worshipful lapdogs and sycophants who love the aroma of Donald Trump's boots. So I don't know what this is, other than just an attack. Like, what's the efficacy of this? What's the goal of this? What's the outcome of this? What's the end game of this particular message, if not just for chaos and dissension? That's it. He's attacking people with deep, deep pockets in the Kokes and the Koch network. I don't know. You can comment below. I would love your opinions on this. You can also call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. If you appreciate what I do and you want to help support this work, you want to help me continue this work in perpetuity, click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month, or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Please make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I appreciate that so much. And follow me on social media if that's your thing. I'm at Dollemore. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.